Hello, children. Good morning. How are you all? I hope you're all doing fine. Today, we are going to learn something very new, and I believe that you are going to love it. And after learning it, I'm sure that you are going to make your mama and papa proud about it. So, without wasting our time, let's learn about table manners. So, the first thought that we have is what are table manners? So, let me tell you, table manners are nothing but a set of rules that need to be followed when you are eating at someone's place or at a hotel or at your own house. So, let's learn about it today in few details and practice it properly. So children, first of all, we will learn how to set an informal table and the identification of the different cutleries that we use while having our meals. So without wasting time, let's begin. First of all, take your table mat and place it at the center of the table, and while placing, make sure you leave 2 fingers distance from the table so that you don't have any problem while taking your meal. Now once the table mat is properly placed, make sure you take the dinner plate and place it exactly at the center of the table mat. Now after placing our dinner plate on the table, we'll move towards the bread plate. Take your bread plate and place it towards the left of your dinner plate at the top left corner. After that, take a fork and keep it at a distance of 2 fingers from your dinner plate like this. Okay, so place it here. After placing our fork, we'll be moving towards our dessert spoon. Dessert spoon is always kept at the top of our plate. Now once the dessert spoon is placed, we'll be moving towards our dinner knife. Always remember the same rule applies for our dinner knife. It will be kept towards our right and at a distance of 1 inch or 2 fingers like this. Once the dinner knife is placed, we'll move on to our dinner spoon, which is little bigger than our dessert spoon. So we'll be placing it towards the outside. After setting the table like this, now it's the turn of our soup bowl. Take your soup bowl and place it towards the right hand side of your plate. After taking your soup bowl, you will take your water glass and again keep it towards the right of the table like this. Now I guess it's visible. So after your table is set like this, we'll move on to the last part, that is our napkin. Always remember that before starting of all the meals, the napkin is neatly folded and kept at the center of the plate like this. Let's learn how to use these cutleries and what are the different do's and don'ts that we have to follow while eating our meals at the table. Now let's begin. Now first thing that we see here is the napkin. So what should we do is, you take the napkin and open it neatly like this. Now see here, the open ended should always face towards you and you just hold it like this and keep it on your lap. Now once this has been placed neatly on your lap, what should you do is, while eating, you always take fork towards the left and your dinner knife towards the right. So while holding them, always make sure the handle should place neatly between the palm of your hands like this. Hold it like this and then you just hold them like this. When you're eating, always remember that you have to fold your elbows inside like this, not to keep it on the table like this. So when we are eating, what we do is we cut through knife like this, not like this. We will not cut like this. Always remember that we will just make a cut like this. Okay, then we will use our fork dip it inside the small piece and bring it towards our mouth like this. We never slouch on the table like this. Okay, the food will come towards our mouth. We will not go towards the food. Now after using both of the cutleries, what we'll do is, you have to drink water. Now what you will do? Now there are some secret messages that you will give to the person who's sitting in front of you, that you are taking a pause while eating. Now take both the knife and the fork and place it like this on your plate, and then you can continue drinking water like this, or you can continue talking. Now after eating, if you want to show everyone that you have finished eating, what you'll do is take both of them and then you just close your meal like this. It gives a signal that you are done with your food. Now imagine you have to take your soup or your dal that we use in our Indian homes. What you'll do and how you will use your dinner spoon to have the dal. Always remember that when you take a soup bowl and when you hold the spoon, you always have to hold it like a pencil in your hand. So you just dip the spoon and take the soup away from you like this, not like this, okay? It has to come away from you. Take it and just put it inside your mouth, place it like this, and it's done. So another one is this dessert spoon, which is used to eat the dessert. If you don't have dessert at a table, you can skip this part and remove this dessert spoon from the table. Now children, once everything is done, this has to be removed from here. Okay, just let's remove all the cutlery from the table. Now how to close your meal? Now once you have set aside everything, you need to get up, but don't forget you have a napkin on your lap. So how to make use of the napkin and give a signal that you have finished everything? You will take the napkin from the middle, hold it like this and place it towards the left of your table like this. Always remember that do not fold back your napkin like this and keep it on the table, because it's used already. So what you do is you just pick it up from the middle like this and you place it towards the left side of the table, signaling that this is a used napkin, and then you finish off your meal. Now some basic do's and don'ts that you should follow while eating is, whenever you are eating at a table with n number of guests, do not, again I repeat, do not talk while eating. Do not feed your mouth full of food, okay? Always remember to take bite-sized pieces of the food inside your mouth, and always fill your plate with that much food that is enough for you. Do not fill it full. If you want a second serving, then you can go for a second serving rather than dumping all the food at one go in your plate. I hope children, these basic manners and etiquettes will help you a lot in your future, and I hope that you have learned something today from this video. So I would suggest you please learn them and apply them in your daily life and make your mama and papa proud. Now after everything is done, there are some basic do's and don'ts that needs to be followed while eating or while sitting at the dinner table. So let's begin. Always keep your hands rested like this on your lap, not on the table like this, waiting for the dinner or lunch or the breakfast to be served. Okay, so you should always sit with a posture very straight. Now, while using your napkin, always use the open-ended and wipe it like this. Do not wipe your whole face or mouth using the napkin. Okay. Now while eating, always eat with your mouth closed. Do not open your mouth and eat. And do not make any noise while eating your food. When you need something on the table, please ask by, can you please pass me the bowl? Can you please pass me the chapati? Do not just get up and take the food from the person sitting in front of you. Then, if you are being called at someone's place, then you should thank the host for such a lovely meal. And if you are at your home, then you should thank your mama or the cook who has prepared the food for you. I hope that these table manners and basic etiquettes will help you to learn something new, and I believe that you will apply it in your daily life and make your mama and papa proud of you. So I will wish you all the best, and I wish that you stay healthy and stay safe.